Hello guys, my name's Craig from Slightly Unusual, and on today's vlog I'm going to be talking to you about why it's so expensive to hire a close-up magician. Okay guys, so the one question that we get at Slightly Unusual over and over again is how come it's so expensive to hire a close-up magician? You might have had a quote off us or another magician and wondering why is it so expensive? That question is not exclusive to close-up magicians. It's also a question that people ask about bands and DJs and singers and dancers and comedians and speciality acts and illusionists, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Here's the thing that people think, well, I get paid £10 an hour, I get paid £15 an hour, whatever you get paid at your job, I get paid X amount an hour. Why is a magician charging me £300, £400, £500, £600 for 2 hours? Surely that's daylight robbery. So this video is trying to educate people about why magicians charge the prices that they charge. But obviously this can be applied to all other performers as well. And the reason is very simple. What you need to understand is that when a magician comes and performs to your event for 2 hours, you're not paying them by the hour. I mean, they're only there for a couple of hours, but there's a lot of other costs that you might not be aware of. So for example, your average magician will have spent days and weeks and months practicing and getting really good so that they can come along to your event and have your guests absolutely blown away by their performance. If they didn't put that practice in, then they'd be turning up and they wouldn't be very good and you would be disappointed. So the hours of practice over years that magicians have put in, well, that's part of what you're paying for as well. But then you've got the cost of props. Let me tell you right now, magic props aren't cheap. You can buy something that's the size of this and it can cost £100, maybe £200. We're sitting in our offices right now. We've got illusions in this building worth tens of thousands of pounds. Magicians spend a lot of money on those props, and we buy these props so that we can then go and perform at your events and impress you. Yeah, we could get away with just using a deck of cards, but really if we want to do the best performance that we can do, we need to make sure that we're buying the latest tricks. And like I say, magic tricks aren't cheap. But take aside that, there's a lot of expendables that you have to pay for as well. So every time you do a gig, you get through a pack of cards. There's special paper that you use. There's elastic bands. This doesn't seem like much, but all these expendables add up and up and up and up and can be worth a lot of money over the course of a year. Then you have the money that magicians have spent on advertising so that you can find their websites and inquire about them. It might be the cost that gets charged for them to go and exhibit at a wedding fair. It might be paying money to appear on Google, or pay-per-click advertising, or advertising on Facebook. It might be the cost of putting a website together. It could be the cost of updating that website. There's a lot of marketing costs that magicians have to do in order to be able to reach you, because if they don't do any marketing, you're not going to be able to find them and you're not going to book them in the first place. And then there's all the other costs of running a business. Like we're sitting in our offices right now, we have to pay rent on that every single month. But even if you're talking about a one-man band entertainer that does it on their own, they still have to have maybe a space to go and work in. They need a computer to do their work on, maybe a laptop or a big computer. They need paper, they need printers, they need apps to run their business, whatever that may be. There's lots and lots of costs. You see, the key thing here is being a magician is running a business. The most successful magicians that you will ever meet are the ones that take magic seriously. And what I mean by that is they're the ones that run it like a business. Because if you don't run it like a business and you just sit in your house waiting for your phone to ring, it's not going to ring. And so the cost of running that business is the same. That's something that you need to take into consideration. It's like when you go to Tesco, you may only pay £1 for those pack of fruit and veg. You have to take into consideration all of the other costs. Well, it's the same with being a magician. So I want you to understand, when you get quoted 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, however much you get quoted for a magician to come to your event for a couple of hours, and you're thinking, well, that's expensive, I only get paid £15 an hour, is a lot more to it than just turning up for a couple of hours. You know, some magicians will go around the country, and that price will include the cost of travel. And not only that, but wear and tear on their car. You know, they have to pay for MOTs, they have to pay for new tyres, they have to pay for whatever it is to pay for. All of these costs have to be accounted for in the cost that you get quoted. So that's why it costs so much to hire a performer. Next time you inquire for a magician, or a face painter, or a caricaturist, or a band, or a DJ, whatever it may be, understand that you're not paying for their time at the event, you're paying for everything else that you don't even see, that allows them to do the best possible show that they can do for you. Anyway, if you want to find out how much it is to have us, Slightly Unusual, at your event, then all you need to do is you need to go to www.slightlyunusual.co.uk, or you can give us a call at 0333 301 3001, and please, please, please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Just press the red button down below. We put daily videos on this channel of us performing magic. If you want to see some mind-blowing magic, then you want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Guys, I hope to see you again tomorrow with another video. My name's Craig from Slightly Unusual.